The president's now told us he's not going to follow this law. And if he's not going to follow it, the American people shouldn't be required to fund it. So a few of us in Congress are saying, look, we're not going to fund Obamacare. You can criticize us all you want, but we're not going to pass a continuing resolution or other appropriations measure that includes funding for ongoing further enforcement and implementation of Obamacare.
Republicans in the Senate threatening to defund Obamacare. But they're not the only ones who want out of Obamacare. Even the IRS employees union, the ones getting jobs to enforce Obamacare, the ones who just got all those bonuses, they want out. With me now, Democratic strategist Ryan Clayton from D.C. and radio show host Chris Plante from D.C. as well. All right, Ryan, isn't the delay of the employer mandate an admission by the administration that the allegedly Affordable Care Act is not only not affordable, but it's a job killer?
Well, look, here's what all Americans know. If an American's sick, they should be able to see a doctor. It's just that simple. And the Affordable Care Act, what it does is it provides millions of Americans with high-quality, affordable health care. Obamacare makes it so that if you get sick, you don't go broke.
Ryan, I want to stop you right there. If that's the case, why does that union, the IRS union, why do they want to keep their own health care if the government's going to give them better health care?
Well, what the unions are asking for is a simple administrative fix that just allows them to keep the plan that they already have or allow them to get the subsidy for their members that they would qualify for normally anyhow. And
that's hogwash. What the unions are asking for is that they be able to keep their health care that they have because they don't want the health care that ordinary Americans are getting. And by the way, if that's the case, then I guess the president lied when he told us that without a doubt that everyone can keep their health care. Okay, Chris, hit it.
This thing is a high-speed crash. I actually feel sorry for anybody that's left to defend it. The president's barely defending it. It's not just the public sector unions. We do have the Treasury Department union, which, it would be hilarious if it weren't so absurd and pathetic that the IRS, where they're hiring 16,000 new employees to enforce Obamacare, want nothing to do with Obamacare. It's not a simple administrative fix unless you consider them opting out of it to be a simple administrative fix. The private sector unions, including people that were cheerleading for the Obama administration, are running from this thing, saying it will destroy everything they've worked for a century, possibly up to and including the 40-hour work week. You've got the senator, the Democrat senator, who was the primary author on the Senate side, who said it is going to be a train wreck. Harry Reid agreed with him that it was going to be a train wreck.
All right,
no one wants anything to do with this.
All right, Ryan, how do you respond to that? I mean, they're saying 7 million Americans are going to lose their current coverage in the next 10 years. 31 million people will be without insurance, and the CBO says it's going to cost $2.6 trillion versus $1.3. So I guess the president didn't tell the truth about the cost, and he wasn't telling the truth when he said, honestly, and there's a website, you can keep your doctor, your health care, and your insurance.
Well, look, this is exactly what Republicans said they didn't want the Affordable Health Care Act to do, which was require or force people to change the health care plan that they already have. So personally, I really am looking forward to seeing Republican members of Congress standing arm in arm with labor union leaders calling for this simple administrative fix that can allow labor union members to keep their employer-provided plans.
Arm with the American people having the same insurance that the rest of us are required to have. Because favoritism with the unions, who do nothing but fund the Democrats' coffers, is giving them the ability to opt out.
Why do you all hate unions? What is the problem that you all have with labor unions? Unions are people too, my friends.
What I have a problem with is favoritism, Ryan, and that's what's going on here.
Labor unions got us the weekend. They stopped child labor. They got us the 40-hour work week.
Labor
unions got us help with the civil rights movement,
Ryan,
and the same way that they got us Obamacare. Thanks for having us.
All right. And coming up, Bill O'Reilly creates